Hello everyone, welcome to Unacademy Studios Race, India's largest channel for UPSC preparation, and my name is Vijay Kumar, who is an educator on Unacademy platform who deals geography along with ecology, environment and disaster management, and also some other core areas which are very special in UPSC like Indian society and social issues, along with that modern history. And I am going to come with major courses which are related with geography, and I am going to come with some innovative courses on geography, and one such kind of innovative course is mastering geography through MCQs. Clear? So when you understand the multiple choice questions which are present, when you master them, you will also understand the concepts which are present, and I'll be going to deal some 100 lectures on this. On an average, for every lecture you would be getting some innovative 15 questions, and along with that you will be understanding the concepts which are present over there, and you will also learn many things wherever you fall deficit in your UPSC preparation. Clear? So let me introduce myself. Clear? As I have said, my name is Vijay Kumar and I have did my BTech in civil engineering from JNTU Hyderabad, and along with that I have masters. Clear? I have did my masters in geography from Madras University. Along with that, I have 5 years teaching experience in the geography area for civil servants. Along with that, I teach geography optional, which is the most important core optional for UPSC. And I have guided many students who have cracked this examination with flying colors, who have geography as their optional. And you might have got it out why I have opted this teaching as my profession, because I have passion towards teaching, and teaching especially UPSC aspirants who are sitting just right in front of me and watching this lecture. I am very much passionate of teaching geography to UPSC aspirants because it gives me immense pleasure of making civil servants who will change the nation, who will serve the nation. And along with that, I'll say you how to prepare for civil services and what is the source for civil services. Let me introduce a platform called as Unacademy platform. This is the Plus platform, Unacademy Plus platform, which is the only platform through which you can crack your civil services by sitting at your home, whereby not wasting time of traveling to different offline institutes, just by sitting in front of you, one laptop, one white sheet and one pen. With this, you can easily crack civil services. This is the only platform where you would be liking and where you would be enjoying the lectures, as it would appear like a brother is teaching you or a sister is teaching you, whereby you would be getting some of the awesome courses on Unacademy Plus relating with various subjects like history, economy, ecology, geography and also polity, governance, along with international relations including ethics, and they will also include current affairs in this particular lectures. If I explain you what Unacademy Plus is, daily you would be having live classes. Clear? So clearly note this point, daily you would be having live classes, and it is more than 30 plus live sessions you would be having to see on the daily basis, whereby more than 30 plus live sessions are made on this platform by different educators on different subjects. Along with that, daily you would be having doubt clearing sessions on this particular aspects which are present, and improvising this, we have improvised by conducting tests, some mock tests which are present on the basis of NCRTs and on specialized books, and some grand test before you appear preliminary examination, so that this will help you in evaluating the things which are required for UPSC. Let us examine like these mock tests. What are mock tests which are present? So before entering that, let me introduce some of the great educators on this Unacademy platform who teach us on module basis, like they teach economy, some people teach science and technology. Wherever they have immense grip on the subject, they are going to teach you. And these awesome lectures, if you are not going to see, please note that you are going to miss your civil services and you are not going to see the rank on the last final sheet which is present. And let me introduce like some of the mock tests which have been conducted by the Unacademy Plus platform. Clear? They have conducted some good mock tests on NCRTs, so that there wouldn't be any necessity for you on mastering the NCRTs and reading and rereading it again and making the crisp notes. Everything is available on this platform. Please try to like this platform, whereby you will also subscribe After liking this, you should subscribe this platform, whereby by subscribing you will be getting huge amount of discounts which are present, which is not even compatible when compared to the rest of the institutes. Let me show you clear how to subscribe to this Unacademy Plus. Just go to the Play Store, drop Unacademy Learning app and just click the install button over there, and when you click on the install button, when the app would be installed, you will be directly redirected towards this page. And when it is redirected to the to this particular page, to the bottom of this page you have a plus symbol. Clear, just click on this, and when you press the plus symbol, you will be redirected towards this, and just drop UPSC CSE over there who are going to crack civil services, and just get the subscription done. See here, the subscription is very nominal, right? So monthly charge, it is just 7,000 per month, which is not even the greater than what you spend on your daily basis. So I suggest generally students to go for long term, like 12 months or 24 months. Why? The reason behind is the examination pattern itself consists of 1 year, right? So the examination itself is 1 year, like considering prelims happens in June and mains happen in September, and later on results will be coming somewhere in January, and the interview sessions in February, March and April, and the results would be coming in the end of May. Here, so entirely this is 1 year course, like 1 year pattern of the examination. Before that you have to have 1 year complete preparation. So on this basis I will be every time calculating and motivating the students to take the longer course and run longer with us and stay longer with us, so that they can reach their goals of becoming the civil servants of India and to develop the nation. Clear? So here you will be getting a discount, huge discount from the Unacademy Plus platform. Along with the discount which is given by Unacademy Plus platform, I'll be giving some more excess discount to you, and the discount includes in this way, like whenever you use the promo code of Vijay, clear, as you use in the rest of the apps, when you use this and click on the apply button, the 35,000 amount per year directly changes to 31,000. So please try to use this promo code, so that you will be getting a 10% excess benefit on this particular thing. Clear? So let me erase this, like clear. And apart from this, if you also see, you also have a huge discount on 24 month. The cost is just 56,000 for 2 years. If you are going to spare your 2 years of valuable time with us, we are just going to charge 56,000, and you can even use the promo code Vijay over here, where when you click on the apply button, see the amount, when you click on the apply button, it directly changes to 50,400. So there, by using this promo code, you would be directly getting the 10% discount, flat discount from my side. Please try to utilize this promo code whenever you get the subscription done on the Unacademy Plus platform. Clear? And coming to the MCQs which we see, let's go into the lecture. Clear? Just for every question I am going to give 30 seconds time. Try to visualize this question, try to understand this question, and try to post the comments, whichever option you may feel right. Try to post the comments on the comment section. So please do it, guys, please do it. So please try to post the option in the comment section. You will be mesmerizing, like seeing the different answer which is present on the paper. Let's do it. Take the time of 30 seconds. Clear? So with reference to temperate grasslands, what are temperate grasslands? Those grasslands which are present like 0 degree latitude, 23.5 latitude and 66.5 latitude. Those grasslands which are present apart from tropical region between 30 and 50 degree latitude, they are considered as temperate latitudes. Let's see what is the distribution of temperate latitudes. If you see temperate latitudes, see, this is Tropic of Cancer which passes. This is the equator which passes, and this is the Tropic of Capricorn which passes. Clear? The shaded portions on the world map, they are nothing but temperate grasslands. In North America, these temperate grasslands are known up with prairies. Clear? Which are also called as food baskets of the world. And in South America, they are called as pampas. And along with that, in the Asian region, if you see, in the Asian region, whenever you observe, you would be getting, like they are called as steppes of Asia. And in Africa region, they have not shaded, but here you have welds portion over here. And along with that, in Australia, they are called as downs. These temperate grasslands which are present, they are called up with different names, and these different names around the world include these, like they are called as prairies in North America, pampas in South America, and steppes in Asia and Central Asian regions, velds in South Africa, and downs in Australian region. So these are the temperate grasslands distributed around the world. Now if you check out the options, they have given like temperate grasslands are not more extensive in northern hemisphere. Clear? So with reference to this, what is the perfect statement which we have? They are more extensive. Where they are more extensive? Clear? If you see, they are more extensive in the northern region when compared to that of southern region. They are not more extensive in the northern hemisphere. Hence this option is blindly wrong. And apart from this, the annual precipitation is high in the grasslands of southern hemisphere. This is absolutely true, and hence option B becomes the answer. Here it has been C, but the option is B. Clear? Whereby option B, only 2, is the direct answer which you have related with this question. Clear? Coming to the next question, try to visualize this question. I'll give 20 to 30 seconds time every time. Clear? So which of the following are well established causes of floods? What is flood? Impounding of water from the river basins in the inland, they are called as flooding. Otherwise, the water impounding from the drainage system, simply it is called as flooding. You can see like rise of water in the channels and its spillover. They are the well established causes of floods. Yes, this is true. Now, storm surges in coastal areas. Let's examine what are storm surges. Clear? I'll show the image of storm surges. Here you can see what is the image of storm surges. Clear? So in the coastal areas, whenever you have huge precipitation, you would be having the storm surges created, and the local coastal regions will be hit with a flood, and hence storm surges are also the perfect reason for it. And also the presence of eroded material in the river due to higher rate of soil erosion. So generally what happens, if this is the river basin and if these are elevated regions, whenever there would be soil erosion from these mountainous regions, this soil would be deposited and there would be process of siltation on the banks, like there would be process of siltation on the basins of the river. When there would be process of siltation, the water tends to come out. Whenever there would be increase of volume of water, water tends to come out, and hence we experience flooding over there. And hence this is also absolutely right answer. And coming here, 1, 2, 3, all the 3 are right, and option D comes into picture, which is the perfect answer for the question which has been given. Clear? So this is the storm surge picture which I have collected from the internet. Clear? So try to visualize this storm surge. You will understand in the coastal regions what happens. Moving to next question. Which of the following are characteristic features of extratropical cyclone? Just try to visualize this. Yeah. So extratropical cyclone, it is also called as temperate cyclone. It is also called as temperate cyclone. So in general, on the earth surface, like this is 0 degree, this is 23 and of degree, this is 66 and of degree, this is 90 degree. Let's assume in this way. So the winds which move from subtropical to subpolar and polar to subpolar, they are of different temperature natures. Like when we examine here, we would be experiencing in this zone, here we would be experiencing warm winds which move, and these are cold winds. Both have temperature differences, both have density differences. So when this happens, there would be a confluence zone, but there wouldn't be any mixage which happens. So hence a front would be formed. Front is an inclined bench-like structure which lifts the warm air mass upwards, resulting into process of condensation, and frontal rainfall is created over there. Clear? The rainfall which happens because of formation of front, and because of which the air masses would be lifting upwards, and hence precipitation patterns would be created. They are called as they are called as frontal rainfalls. And hence it is true that whenever this uplifting air mass due to the Coriolis force impact, when they form as a circular formation, when they create a circular formation for itself, temperate cyclones are created. And hence option number 1 is absolutely true for you. And apart from this, they cover a larger area. Yes, when you see the tropical cyclone, they cover smaller area. Clear? And temperate cyclone, whenever there would be a picture of temperate cyclone, they cover larger area. Their radius and diameter would be more huge. Hence, tropical cyclone, it is very smaller. It covers very smaller area. And temperate cyclone, it covers larger area. And tropical cyclones, they move from east to west, and temperate cyclones, they move from west to east. Tropical cyclones move from east to west, and temperate cyclones move from west to east, because temperate cyclones come under the influence of westerlies. Tropical cyclones come under the influence of trade winds, whereby trade winds move from east to west. Westerlies move from west to east. This is the reason why they would be moving from west to east in temperate locations and east to west in tropical locations. Hence, let's check the rest of the options. Clear? They cover larger area. This is absolutely true. Rather than more than that of tropical cyclone, it is the temperate cyclone which covers the larger area. And hence the third option, it moves from west to east, as I have delivered already the given answer. Hence the set of answers, all the given options which are present, all the options are perfectly right. Clear? So the solution is D. Next, the Strait of Dover is located. Just Google it. If you want, you can Google it. You have 30 seconds time, my dear. Students who are sitting in front of me, just they have 30 seconds time. Please let me know the answer, what is present. So I'll explain you what strait is later on. First, let me say you the answer, then I'll explain what the strait is. Clear? So what is strait? Already we have discussed in the previous lectures, but again I'll repeating this statement. Strait is a narrow water passage which divides two land masses. That is called as strait. Which divides India with Sri Lanka, it is called as Park Strait. And which divides England with France. England with France. You can see over here how it is dividing England with France. Clear? So this is England and this is France. So the water passage which is dividing the two land masses, it is called as Strait of Dover. It is called as Strait of Dover. And opposite to strait, we would be calling it as isthmus. So what is isthmus? Isthmus is a narrow land mass which divides two water bodies. Clear? Isthmus of Panama, it divides Atlantic Ocean as well as Pacific Ocean, particularly Caribbean Sea and Pacific Ocean which we have. Clear? So remember Strait of Dover, it is the most important passage which connects Northern Sea with that of Atlantic Ocean through the English Channel which we have, which divides England with that of France. Clear? So hence option B, England and France, is the perfect option which you have. Let's check out for the next question. Clear? Here he is explaining like when the saturated air mass comes across a mountain, it is forced to ascend as it rises and it expands. The temperature falls and the moisture is condensed in the form of rainfall. Which type of rainfall is described? Here let's see what is the type of rainfall which he is describing. Like whenever the prevailing winds come, when a mountain barrier is obstructing it, as when the mountain barrier obstructs it, it raises and its volume increases, its temperature falls down, the moisture which it has caught until now, the moisture which it has uplifted, that would be condensed, and that condensation will result into precipitation on this side of the mountain, which is called as windward side, and the same wind, the moisture latent wind, moving to the back of the mountain, these winds would become very dry, and as these winds become very dry, moving in the rain shadow region, that it is called as leeward side, they doesn't create precipitation, hence no precipitation is possible. If it occurs, if the precipitation occurs, the precipitation would be very least in nature. The precipitation is very least over there, and hence as the precipitation is very least, hence these regions are considered as arid regions. I'll give the live example for it. When monsoon enters through India, this region which is on windward side, it is Mumbai, and this is Western Ghats region, and this is Pune. Clear? So the winds which create huge rainfalls in the Mumbai region, after crossing the Western Ghats, reaching the Pune regions, they would be creating very less rainfalls over there, and they experience very less rainfalls. Pune will be experiencing very less rainfall. This kind of rainfall which is present, that is called as orographic rainfall. Hence the option becomes like orographic rainfall, and hence this is the option which we have, which is described in the above passage, Clear? So this is what related with this particular question. Next, moving further, which of the following are the features of Himalayan rivers? Just try to examine this. This is somewhat analytical question which we have. ऐसे एनालिटिकल क्वेश्चन बहुत आएंगे यूपीएससी में, जिसमें आप गलती से भी गलती ना करें, इसीलिए मैं कोर्स लाया हूँ. लाइक इतने सारे एमसीक्यूज लाता हूँ आपके लिए. ऑन एन एवरेज पकड़ लीजिए एक कोर्स के लिए, लाइक एक लेक्चर के लिए 15 से 20, लाइक एवरेज 15 पकड़ लीजिए. 15 questions into 100 lectures. Clear? You will be somewhat mesmerizing at the end of this course, watching all the lectures that you have unknowingly solved 1500 MCQs over here. Clear? So most probably some or how the indirect questions would be framed from this 1500 lectures here. So try to focus on this. And for deep knowledge, clear, on basis of climatology, I am starting a course called as Mastering Climatology on the Plus platform. On the Plus platform, I am coming up with a course called as Mastering Climatology for all the general studies and optional students. This would start within the next week. So before that, you just subscribe to the Plus platform so you can enjoy the lectures which are present on Mastering Climatology, where you would be learning each and everything like related with how the rainfall occurs, what is cyclone, what is moisture, what is evaporation, what is condensation, what is jet stream, how it would be influencing Indian climate, what is El Nino, what is its impact. All these things you would be learning in that particular lecture. Clear? So now let's see Himalayan rivers. River courses are fixed courses and well adjusted with valleys. Yes, these are well adjusted with valleys, but not adjusted. They are elaborated. Clear? So V-shaped valleys they have created, but they have converted later on into U-shaped gorges like structures. So no well adjusted valleys. It is modified valleys, that is gorges are created. Himalayan rivers have created huge number of gorges. Gorge is nothing but an extension of V-shaped valley into a U-shaped valley like structure. So absolutely this becomes wrong, and they have mentioned that they are been fixed courses. There are many rivers which originate from Himalayan ranges which doesn't have fixed course, like Kosi River, which is not at all having any fixed course. It on and often changes its course. So obviously option 1 goes away and the rest of options are like B and C. So now you have to eliminate. Now your chances of getting the question right got increased to 50%. So let's see what are they. Perennial rivers receiving water from glaciers. Yes, it is true. Himalayan rivers are perennial in nature, like irrespective of the season which we have, irrespective of the season which we have, the rivers which are present, they will flow because they are formed from melting of glaciers. Glacier is nothing but a huge solid ice block which are present at the high altitude regions of the Himalayas. So because of melting of glaciers, the river streams have been originated, and hence obviously they would be perennial in nature. Clear? And hence they are young rivers with larger basins. This is also absolutely true, and hence wherever you find 2 and 3 as option, that becomes the perfect answer for you, and the solution is B, which is the perfect answer for this question. Moving to next question. Clear? So hope you have understood what this question is. Now let's see what intertropical convergence zone is. Then we will understand these options which are present. Clear? So intertropical convergence zone. Clear? It is the zone, it is the equatorial low pressure belt. It is equatorial low pressure belt which is called as intertropical convergence zone, where we have confluence of northeast trade winds and southeast trade winds. And this low pressure, equatorial low pressure belt is called as ITCZ because during the shift of sun rays sometimes fall on Tropic of Cancer, sun rays sometimes fall on Tropic of Capricorn. Like during the season shift, during the summer solstice time, the sun would be directly falling on Tropic of Cancer. During winter solstice time, the sun rays would be falling directly on Tropic of Capricorn. So during these sessions, the equatorial low pressure belts bit shifts northward and southward during the sun shifting towards the Tropic of Cancer and Capricorn, but maximum time of an year this equatorial low pressure belt is confined to the equatorial region. Hence, as it is converging between tropical locations, it is called as intertropical convergence zone. Clear? So, and because of the shift of intertropical convergence zone, we have the concept of monsoon, change in direction of winds, that is nothing but monsoon. Now let's see what the answer is. It is the low pressure located at the equator where trade winds converge. As I have said, northeastern trade winds, southeastern trade winds converge over there. This is absolutely right statement. In this zone, air tends to descend. In this zone, what generally happens is, are you seeing this? Here air is moving upwards and it is trying to descend at horse latitudes. It is trying to descend at Tropic of Capricorn regions. Hence here we have ascending air column. That is the reason why we have cloud formation and precipitation over here. Hence this is absolutely wrong statement. This is absolutely right. So wherever you have one, wherever you have two, eliminate those options directly, and the choice is A and C. Let's see the third one. In July it is located around 20 to 25 degree latitudes. Hence, as I have already said, during the summer solstice time, like on June 21st and 22nd, we have summer solstice time. So somewhere in July, the ITCZ would be located between 20 to 25 degree latitude itself. And later on in September, the ITCZ again shifts to equator. Hence, this is also absolutely right statement. And 1 and 3, so hence option C is the perfect answer for this question. Clear? So once again, try to visualize this. These are the belts of converging of trade winds. These are the belts of converging of trade winds. Done. So let's move into the next question. Now this is somewhat interesting. El Nino. Clear? Such kind of huge concepts which you never understand, like they are complicated concepts. I'll be making easy on this complicated concepts. Just join the plus course and try to understand, like try to come and see the mastering climatology lectures which is done by me, where you would be having huge benefit. Like I promise you that never again you will touch the climatology. Just before you go to the examination, you will revise these things. This thing I can promise you directly. Clear? So now let's see what El Nino condition is. Clear? So here I'll be explaining what El Nino condition is. Done. So this is Australian land and this is South American land. Assume in this way. Australia, South America. Done. So there is a general pattern of wind, like as there is presence of East Australian warm current, we would be having ascending air column over here, because of the warm conditions created on the eastern Australian coast. And this ascending air column tends to descend at South American margin and hence create high pressure conditions over here. As it is noted, here we have low pressure, here on Australian coast we have low pressure, and on the South American coast we have high pressures. And the surface advections, the surface movements of air, advection is nothing but wind movement. Surface wind movement is called as advection. So winds are nothing but horizontal movement of air is called as wind. So hence the surface advections moves from South American to Australian coast. Hence it completes a cycle, and this cycle is called as Walker circulation. This cycle is called as Walker circulation. Done. And let's see the reverse scenario now. This is Australia, this is South America. Clear? This is Australia and this is South America. And what has happened is, due to immense accumulation of warm waters on the South American side, the low pressure which is present at the Australian coast has somewhat shifted towards the South American side, and hence we have low pressure conditions here. From here we have elevation like ascending air column, which tends to move in this direction and descend at Australian coast. Clear? When it happens, the surface advections are from Australian coast towards the low pressure belts, and hence this is nothing but reversal of Walker circulation. The upper figure which I am showing, it is Walker circulation. So this is reversal of Walker circulation, which is called as El Nino plus southern oscillation. El Nino plus southern oscillation. Clear? Again I am visualizing this, like whenever we have low pressure conditions on Australia, you would be having high pressure conditions on South America. This is normal Walker circulation which favors Indian monsoon. Clear? Whenever we have low pressure conditions on the East Australian coast, you would be experiencing the same low pressure belt conditions in the Indian Ocean, which will attract the monsoonal winds which are coming towards India. But whenever high pressure conditions are present in the Australian coast, these high pressure conditions will also implicate on the Indian Ocean and generates high pressures over there, which doesn't attract the monsoonal winds coming towards the Indian subcontinent, and that is phenomena called as El Nino, which doesn't favor Indian monsoon, rather it delays Indian monsoon, and we would be having delay in Indian monsoon, and we would be having the concept of failure of Indian monsoon, whichever we may have. Clear? So El Nino doesn't favor the Indian monsoon. This is the nominal concept which is present. Now let's check out the answer. Clear? So it leads to increase in temperatures of the water on the Peruvian coast. That is the reason why low pressures are creating. Hence this is absolutely true. It results in an increase in the amount of planktons in the Eastern Pacific Ocean. This is absolutely wrong. It doesn't increase the planktons in the Eastern Pacific Ocean. This doesn't have any connection with El Nino, and hence it can delay in the onset of southwest monsoon. This already I have discussed. This is absolutely right. And option number C, 1 and 3, they are absolutely perfect. They are absolutely right. Clear? 1 and 3 option who have commented in the comment section, please raise your hands. Clear? Just you will understand the El Nino concept within a while. I have made you understood a very little bit about El Nino over here, but in mastering climatology on the Plus platform, you will learn more than what actually is presented here. So please try to come and please try to come and subscribe the Plus platform which you have. So just let's move into the next question, which is also very, very interesting. Like, consider the following oceanic currents. A beautiful question. Consider the following oceanic currents. What is oceanic currents? I'll just reveal within a while. Take the time of 30 seconds and please do comment the answer in your comment box. So, oceanic current is that whereby bulk mass of oceanic water moving in a particular direction, bulk mass of oceanic water moving in a particular direction for a longer distance. Clear? So moving in a particular direction for longer distance, these two are the keywords. Clear? So they are called as oceanic currents, which may be divided as warm oceanic current and cold oceanic current. Clear? So you might have got confused with what actually where warm waters are, where cold waters are. I'll just simplify it, right? So whenever any oceanic water moving from lower latitudes to higher latitudes, it would be warm in nature. Just remember this keyword. It would be warm in nature. Like whenever the oceanic currents moves from higher latitudes to lower latitudes, they are called as cold oceanic currents. Clear? So just remember the latitude value, you will get the question. Like lower to high, warm, higher to low, cold oceanic current. Clear? So there is huge significance, right? If you have presence of warm oceanic current, you will have good humid conditions, good precipitation, good vegetation, no dry condition, and even floods may be formed. But whenever you have cold climatic conditions like cold oceanic currents, you will be having cool climatic conditions, dry climatic conditions, and along with that, you will be experiencing deserts even. That is the reason why Atacama Desert being in the coastal area, clear, Atacama Desert, Namib Desert being in the coastal area, under the maritime influence, under the humid conditions, they are still deserts. Clear? So in this way, these are the oceanic currents which are present. Clear? So now let's examine what are the warm oceanic currents and what are the cold oceanic currents. Let's check out like North Atlantic drift. So we have to find out what are cold oceanic currents. Done? So we will see in the map. First, North Atlantic drift. So let's see where North Atlantic drift is. See, this is the zone where we have North Atlantic drift, which continues as Norwegian current. And this presence of Norwegian current in the Norway region makes the ports of Norway open throughout the year, like maximum time, 10 to 11 months they would be open, despite of being at higher latitudes. That is just because of presence of North Atlantic drift continuing towards the Norwegian region. Clear? So hence North Atlantic is a warm current. Hence this is not the answer. Let's see where the Ovasio current is. So this is Ovasio current, which is coming from higher latitude to lower latitude, Hence this is cold oceanic current. Clear? So this is cold oceanic current. Let's see what is the next. Canaries current. See, this is Canary current coming from higher latitude to lower latitude. Hence this is cold oceanic current. Hence this is absolutely right. And hence Californian current. This is cold oceanic current coming from higher latitude to lower latitude. Here it creates Sonoran and Mojave deserts of North America. Done. So hence California is absolutely right. Let's see where is Alaskan current. Clear? Alaskan current is located in this zone. It is warm oceanic current. Clear? Hence Alaskan current and North Atlantic drift, they are warm. And rest three are the options which you have, which are cold oceanic currents. And option D, 2, 3 and 4, they are absolutely right statements. Clear? So coming to question number 9, the option stays like D, which includes the 2, 3 and 4, that is Ovasio, Canaries and Californian current. So let's move further for the next question. Seif and Barkens are types of. कंफ्यूज हो रहा है पूरा? सीव्स बार्कन्स ये कहां से ला लिया? सीव्स बार्कन्स पढ़ा हुआ है, सीव्स बार्कन्स लैंडफॉर्म्स पढ़ा हुआ है, जियोमॉर्फोलॉजी जियोमॉर्फोलॉजी में क्या होता है, लाइक विंड डिपोजिशन होता है, विंड एरोजन होता है डेजर्ट्स में, it creates sand dunes like structures, clear, hence seeps and barkens are nothing but they are sand dunes like structures. Let me show you what are seeps and barkens, clear. So here it is visible very perfectly. So these are seeps and barkens which we have, seeps and barkens. See, such kind of sand dune deposition happens, clear, seeps and barkens are more enclosed, seeps are somewhat open, that's it, clear. The major difference, they are nothing but sand dunes in the desertified region, hence seeps and barkens, they are associated with that of sand dunes, and absolutely option number D is the perfect statement, perfect answer for this kind of question. Now in India the terms akal, trikal and jalkal are related to, let's examine this. In India the terms akal, trikal and jalkal are related to droughts, floods, earthquakes and landslides. So what are they? Drought like conditions, if you see, clear. So crop failure when it leads to scarcity of food grains, that is called as akal, and whenever fodder failure, that is called as trikal, and whenever there would be inadequate rainfall, that would be called as jalkal. All the three, when they are combined, all the three, crop failure, inadequate rainfall and inadequate fodder for the animal livestock, that is called as trikal, which implicates the drought in that particular region. So whenever we consider the drought, we consider that regions have crop failure, that regions have inadequate rainfalls, along with that those regions have the fodder content very least in over that regions. So whenever these conditions would be satisfied in any regions, we would be examining like drought condition over there. Like in India, majorly the drought occurs in Telangana, Vidarbha region and some portions of Gujarat, Rajasthan and in Ladakh region, clear. So these three are the major drought prone regions of India. Just remember this, the triangular story, the triangular love story between Gujarat, Telangana, Vidarbha and Ladakh region, where Ladakh has become union territory now, but the drought continues over there. Let's see how they are going to tackle this drought and how the union territories are going to shine within the future. Now the next question, which among the following are features of tropical evergreen forestry? Just I'll give you some time, try to check it out. What is tropical evergreen forestry? So wherever the precipitation is more than 250 centimeters, there you would be having dense vegetation, that is called as evergreen forestry, clear. So hence requires annual rainfall less than 50 centimeters. This is not even present in desert, so absolutely 3 becomes wrong and option B is eliminated from it. And no shedding of leaves, clear. So there is no tree in this world which doesn't shade. But in rainforest, in the equatorial regions, we have shedding of leaves in different seasons. Different species would be shedding their leaves in different seasons. Hence, shedding of leaves also happen in the tropical evergreen forestry. And hence, wherever you find option number 2 eliminated and the left out option is D, that is only 1 is absolutely right, clear. So option number D, like which considers only 1 is right, this is perfectly right, clear. So evergreen forestry, can you see there are huge stratified trees which we have, where we have dense forestry. Can you imagine like with 50 centimeters, is it possible? No. So option 3 is eliminated. Each and every tree shades. Otherwise, if shading is not done, where this came from? Here I'll change the color. Where these things came from? Where the leaves which are visualized, where these things came from. So there would be shading of leaves in the tropical evergreen forestry, but the thing is different leaves, different species shades in different times, different leaves shades in different times, clear. So option D is absolutely right, like only 1 is the perfect option for this question. Now, which of the following rivers flow into Caspian Sea? So it is an enclosed sea completely. Try to find out its location. It is an enclosed sea. So in this, if you see, after examining, like we can easily say that Volga river and Aral river, they directly flow in Caspian Sea, and Danube, it flows into Black Sea. Danube river, it flows into Black Sea. Hence, apart from Danube, whichever may be the option, that is absolutely right. Clear? So these kind of questions are on and often asked in UPSC related with Caspian Sea, Black Sea and Mediterranean Sea, because these are the conflicting regions between Asia and Europe. Hence, on and often questions would be framed from this section. So these areas, water bodies are very, very important for you. Try to find out the location of these areas and try to find out the water bodies present, and try to see what are the countries having association with this Caspian Seas, Mediterranean Sea, as well as the Black Sea. So whichever countries will have the bordering with that, those countries would be always in news. Clear? So option 1 and 2, they are absolutely right. Clear? So Danube river, it flows into Black Sea. I already have said this. Now moving into next question. Tibetan Plateau is an example of, it is the world's largest and highest plateau, which is called as roof of the world, roof of the world. So what kind of plateau it is? Generally, plateaus are of three different types. Tectonic plateau is on the basis of its structure, like whenever because of upliftment of the continent, if you have plateaus, that is tectonic plateau. Intermountain plateau, it is like plateau present in between mountains, like if any plateau, if it is covered partially or completely by the mountain ranges, it is called as intermountain. And lavos plateau, it is an eroded plateau, like whenever wind erodes, it would be called as lavos plateau. Hence, Tibetan plateau, it is tectonic plateau and intermountain plateau, but it is not the lavos plateau, where wind doesn't come into picture, and hence 1 and 2 becomes the option. I'll show you the location of the Tibetan plateau. See, this is India, this is Himalayan range, done, and the plateau which is present, this is Tibetan plateau somewhere. Clear? So try to find out the location of Tibetan plateau. It is the example of tectonic plateau as well as intermountain plateau, which is covered by Himalayas, and trans-Himalayas. Done. So the next question. Which of the following tourist places are also known as famous volcanic hotspots? What is an hotspot? Hotspot volcanism is that volcanism which erupts onto the earth's surface, whereby the lava would be coming from deep interior. Generally, the lava should come from the mantle portion and volcanic eruption should happen. But if lava comes from deep interior, they are called as hotspot zones. And Galapagos Island where it is, Hawaii Island where it is, and Yellowstone National Park, the first national park where we have Old Faithful Geyser, where these things are. Just let's try to locate them. Clear? Here you have Galapagos Island, which is also hotspot locations. These are the hotspot locations which have been mapped. Clear? And Yellowstone National Park, it is also present. And Hawaii Island, it is also present. Clear? So all these things, clear? The triangular story again, Yellowstone, Hawaii, Galapagos, these three come under hotspot volcanism zones. Along with that, they are also the tourist places. Galapagos Island is one of the best tourist places, and Yellowstone National Park is also one of the beautiful places. You can see good amount of sceneries over there, and Hawaii Island, it is one of the beautiful islands, whichever you can see. Just try to visualize where they are. And again I am repeating, the red marks which have been given, clear, these are the hotspot locations of the world. Try to see where are the hotspot locations. Clear? So the main are Galapagos, Hawaii, Yellowstone. So these are on and often, they would be in news. Mark a triangular love story over here. So when you mark triangular love story over here, you will be getting that Yellowstone, Hawaii and Galapagos. Otherwise, he might ask you, question, he may mark this and he may ask you what it is. Or he may ask you these three pictures and he may ask you try to locate them. So any kind of question might be framed in the UPSC. Clear? So try to visualize them. Hence the answer becomes like all the three are absolutely right. All the three are absolutely right. Clear? So hence this is the last question for you. If you have liked this lecture, please drop a like over there, and if you want the notifications regularly, just click on the bell icon, and please do subscribe to Unacademy Studios Race channel, which is the largest channel for UPSC preparation. And along with that, again I am remembering you, again I am giving you a hint, like take the course which is present for 24 months. Try to get on to Unacademy Plus platform. try to get onto Unacademy Plus platform, which is the only platform which can make you a civil servant. So try to come, try to subscribe, get the subscription done for 24 months, travel with us for longer duration. For this 2 years, spend your entire time with the Plus platform. You are going to 100% achieve whatever your goal may be, like becoming an IAS officer or an IPS or whatever it may be. If you want to serve the nation, then this is the best place. Like UPSC preparation can only be possible without wasting any time. By just sitting at your home, you can crack this examination. Clear? So please, again, I am remembering you, click on the bell icon for the notifications. Please give a like, thumbs up symbol for it. And also subscribe the Unacademy Studios Race so that you will be getting the notifications daily. Thank you for watching this lesson. Have an awesome night. Thank you and Jai Hind.